Mahina akong voice. Okay. Sa 2A, we have 21. So, evening. Okay, so all stat is we have 62 students. So we have, for now, we have 52 ang naa sa Google Meet, no? So we will wait for the others for at least 5 minutes and then we will start at 4:45. So please go chat sa inyong mga classmates na at 4:45 mag-start na ta sa ato ang klase. Okay, so good afternoon once again. So let's have an attendance first. So for the BS Stat 2A, we have 6. Aligsaw. Wala. Ando. Okay. Skona.
Davis.
Oiles.
Present, please.
Present, Miss.
Hill.
Present.
Si Hill. Okay. Lofranco.
Lofranco, present, ma'am.
Muñez. Okay, so natural.
Present, Miss.
Ubuta. Okay. Umulon. Si Mulon. Wala. Iki. Rio.
Present, Miss.
Salva.
Present, miss.
Suway Bagyo.
Present, miss.
Laog.
Present, miss.
Pero. Okay, so si Pero. Robin.
Present, miss.
Hoy.
Present.
Vergara.
Present.
Okay, so far for BS Stat 2A, so 2 absent. So we have Aligsaw and Omulon. Okay, so proceed to BS Stat 2B. Kaloba. Okay. Anonas.
Present, ma'am.
Bakaron. Wala si Bakaron. Pakiki. Okay, so Briones.
Present, ma'am.
Valyo.
Present, Miss.
Heralia,
Present, Miss.
Ortizano, okay, present. Rovido, wala si Rovido. Mercado, Montiliano,
Present, Miss.
Napoli,
Present, Miss.
Nicolas, okay, Padika, Rami, Parantar, Virago, Ribo, Isis, Pia. Okay. So for BS.2B, so duha pod ang absent, no? So we have Bacaron and thank you, Yovido. Okay, next. For BS.21, Abayan,
Present, Miss.
Abolo,
Present, Miss.
Bahinting,
Present, Miss.
Bangalisan,
Present, Miss.
Borboran,
Present, Miss.
Cabanes,
Present, Miss.
King,
Present, Miss.
Pampangan,
Present, Miss.
Veneza,
Present, Miss.
Despe,
Present, Miss.
Duran,
Present, Miss.
Vicente,
Present, Miss.
Marfa,
Present, Miss.
Nakimen,
Present, Miss.
Nakines,
Present, Miss.
Marca,
Present, Miss.
Obiso,
Present, Miss.
Akanya,
Present, Miss.
Taipongko,
Present, Miss.
Sumayang,
Present, Miss.
Kumulak,
Present, Miss.
Vergara,
Present, Miss.
so for stat 1, so we have no absence sa Vergara. Okay, so napay mo apa sa stat 2A o 2B. Okay, so alugsaw. Okay, recorded already. Napa? Okay, so wala naman no. So let's start. I will share now my screen. Okay, so we're done with the products no, of cosine, sine, tangent, secant, cotangent, cosecant. Okay, so now we will have the trigonometric substitution. Okay, so from the word itself, we're given like x, so we have 4 minus x squared like that, and then we will convert it to trigonometric and then apply the integration. Okay, so before ta mag-start, so let's have a recap first sa mga properties no, kay murag dugay-dugay kita nga walay klase. Daghan kay event. Natay national statistics, na kuan pa ng mga trainings, holidays, okay? So, okay, so for the basic uh, formula sa mga properties, so we have balik ka sa basic properties of trigonometric function. Okay? So if we have cosine theta, so this is equal to 1 over second. Okay, so if given po ang second, 1 over cosine x. Okay? And then cosecant x, so this is equal to 1 over sine x. Tangent is sine x over cosine x. Cotangent x is cosine x over sine x. Okay? So, familiar pa mo og so katawa, no? Class. Kaya, so, sample ta ha. So, we have so, ka, then toa. So meaning this is sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? Cosine theta, so this is adjacent over hypotenuse. And then the tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. Okay, so sample. Okay, so we have here x, and then 2. So this is square root of x squared plus 4. Okay, we have the formula is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay, so let's assume this is a right triangle. Okay, so we have here, so Anita naka-form of right triangle, no? And then assume this is our theta. So mao ni siya, like ito lang siya iana. Like ana ha, sample lang. Okay? Ako lang ikuan nga triangle. Okay, so here, ang x of 2, so this is our legs. So this is x squared plus 2 squared, which is equal to c squared. So we have x squared plus 4. This is equal to c squared. So our c here is the square root of x squared plus 4. Okay. So mauna nga we have the hypotenuse is square root of x squared plus 4. Okay? So, if magkuha taan ni class o tangent theta. Okay, so what would be the value? Class. So may value sa tangent theta. Hello? Madunggan ko? Class?
Dunggan na kami.
Okay, unsay value sa tangent theta? Given nga mauni ato ang two legs and then okay, so this is x over 2. How about cotangent theta? This is
2 over x.
Correct.
okay, so this is 2 over x. Sine theta.
X over square root of x squared plus 4.
Okay, so sine is opposite. So, magtanaw ka sa angle. So, mauni ang opposite niya, no? So, which is x over the hypotenuse. So, our hypotenuse here is the square root of x squared plus 4. Okay? So, how about cosecant theta? This is equal to
Square root.
Square root of x squared plus 4 over x.
square root of x squared plus 4 over x. Okay? So how about cosine theta?
2 over square root of x squared plus 4.
Okay, so this is 2 over the square root of x squared plus 4. Okay, so second theta.
Square root
What's
of
the
x
value?
square over 2.
Okay, so this is the square root of x squared plus 4 over 2. Okay, so please cook screenshot. Done. Done na class. Okay, so hilom no sud. Okay. So what if you're given, so this is an angle, so right triangle gihapon class, you're given x squared minus 9. So in ani class, unsa man ang ato ang hypotenuse o ang isa ka leg. So if we have a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay? So what's the value of our hypotenuse and the other leg? So the adjacent of the angle. What do you think? If you are given one leg which is equal to the square root of x squared minus 9. Okay? So what do you think ang leg? Ang hypotenuse? Class. Sige, una ta sa hypotenuse. So if you're given a one leg, which is equal to the square root of x squared minus 9, what would be the value of our hypotenuse? Class. Given ha nga, right triangle na siya. Mo satisfy ni siya sa Pythagorean theorem nga a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Hello? Sa may value sa hypotenuse class. Class? Sa value. Uy, kahilom ba? Naday answer. So, it's X. So, correct si Jed. Okay? How about ang other leg?
3.
It's 3. Okay? So, inyo ra na siyang i-observe class sa Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So, di ba maun ang A ug B nato, these are the two legs of the right triangle. And then our C here is the hypotenuse. So, unsaon may nato nga makaing-ani tag form nga x squared minus 1. So, di ba? Ato ra ni siyang i-transpose ang isa ka leg, which is we have a squared is equal to c squared minus b squared. So to find a, so we have a is equal to the square root of c squared minus b squared. Okay, so this is the same also. So ang c diri, so for the example, we have x. And then the b here is the other leg. So, pwede nato siya i-write in the form of x squared minus 3 squared. Okay, so what if another angle, and then we have here the square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay? So, unsa man ang value sa atoang hypotenuse class? Unsay value? So, the hypotenuse is 3. Okay? So, ingani gihapon siya og form. Okay? So, ang kalahian lang, din na siya variable, ang hypotenuse. So, the other leg here is x. Okay. Okay, so balik ta diri ha, kaning square root of x squared minus 1. Okay? So, what if we need to find the tangent theta? Okay, sa kaniha, so unsa man ang value sa tangent theta? Class.
Square root of x squared minus over 3, miss.
It's the square root of x squared minus 9 over 3. Because, so from the SOHCAHTOA, tangent is equal to opposite. So the opposite of the theta here is the square root of x squared minus 9 all over the adjacent, in which the adjacent here is 3. That's why tangent theta is equal to the square root of x squared minus 9 all over 3. Okay, so what if we have second theta? What's the value?
X over 3.
Okay, so it's x over 3. Why? So, unsa ganitong second? Diba, second is equal to 1 over cosine. So, mura rin siya og reciprocal sa cosine. So, if you have ka here, so magkuha kag second, so bali na ni siya. So, mura na siya hypotenuse over, so we have SHA. Okay? Ang cotangent, so we have cow. So, ibali ra na nimo class. Ang sa ganikuan sa we have cosecant, no? Ato lang yan ha, cosecant, so mabali na siya. Okay, so ang i-remember agad nyo class is the SOHCAHTOA. And then, unsa ang iyahang murag inverse nga
Hindi na siya cho ang kuan, miss. Ang cosecant.
Ay, yaya. This is cho. Okay, so ibalira na ninyo class. So mauna nga we have the second theta is equal to x over 3. So we have hypotenuse over adjacent. So our hypotenuse here is x and then the adjacent here is 3. So we have x over 3. Okay, so how about cosecant theta? This is
X over
saman ang cosecant.
X over square root of x squared minus 9.
Okay, so we have x over the square root of x squared minus 9. Okay, so how about cotangent theta? This is,
3 over
so it's 3 all over the square root of x squared minus 9. Okay, so kani nga example class. So what is our tangent theta?
X over square root of 9 minus x squared.
It's x over the square root of 9 minus x squared. So opposite over adjacent. How about cotangent theta?
Square root of 9 minus x squared over x.
Okay, very good. So we have the square root of 9 minus x squared all over x. Okay, how about now we have secant theta?
3 over square root of 9 minus
Okay, so 3 over the square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay, last, we have cosecant theta. This is
3 over
it's
3 over
3
x.
over x. So, the hypotenuse over the opposite. Question. Okay, so why question? So, please code screenshot. Okay, done. Class. Okay, so I think wala na question. Okay. Hiluman. Sige. So, ato na dyan ta sa ato ang lesson dyan, no? So, we have the trigonometric substitution. Okay. So, we have 3 cases here. So, we have the square root of a squared minus x squared, the square root of a squared plus x squared. Lastly, we have the square root of x squared minus a squared. Okay, so for case 1 here, we have of the form the square root of a squared minus x squared. So where your a here is strictly greater than 0. Okay? So, ang buhaton na to ani class is mag-introduce ta og new variable, in which ang new variable here is trigonometric. So, mao na siya no, mura siya tag mag-substitute og variable in which the variable is the trigonometric. Okay, so what if no, we're given the square root of a squared minus x squared. Okay, so mag-form na taan na og triangle. Ay, yan ako triangle. Kaya basta triangle na class. Okay, so this is our theta. We have a right triangle. So we have of the form the square root of a squared minus x squared. Okay, so kung kani nga form class, so meaning this is a one of the leg. So kato kung gidiscuss ganiha, di ba? Maka-form ta og balik ta sa kuan, we have a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Ang form nga naay negative, so magkuha ta, transpose ta og isa ka leg, so we have a squared is equal to c squared minus b squared. So we have a is equal to the square root of c squared minus b squared. So in which, di ba, ang a is one leg. Okay? In which this is of the form c squared minus b squared. Okay, so asa man ni nato ibutang? asa si A, asa si X. So, given tano, og square root of A squared minus X squared. Okay? So, sa kani nga case class, saan natin butang? So, what if here, this is the square root of A squared minus X squared. And then, so ang A dire, this is the hypotenuse. So, kani nga form, this is C. Okay? So, we have A, and then, the other leg, so this is X. Okay? So, ing ana siya. So, magkuantag example hang, ang A is, na siya value, para di ta malibog, no? So, we have, sample lang ha. So, we need to find the integration of the square root of 4 minus x squared over x squared dx. Okay? So, ang tanawon na ni classes kani. Okay, so remember ha, tulo to ka-form. A squared minus b squared, a squared minus x squared, a squared plus x squared, and then we have x squared minus a squared. Okay? So here class, so kani, so ato ni siyang ibutang sa adjacent. So we have 4 minus x squared. Okay? So ang atong hypotenuse dire is 2. So form ni siya aniha, the square root of c squared minus b squared, where your c here is the hypotenuse. The square root of 4 minus x squared can be written as the square root of 2 squared minus x squared, in which 2 here is our hypotenuse. Okay, so sabi na to diri class. Okay, so we have x. Okay, so naka-form na ta, no? Og triangle. So atong next buhaton class is mag-trigonometric substitution. Okay? So, ang buhaton na to ani class, ato ni siyang i-check ang given. So we have square root of 4 minus x squared. So unsa nga trigonometric function nga makakuha tag square root of 4 minus x squared? Class. Okay, so ako sa lang ha. So, sa kani class, pwede ta makagamit og unsa man. So, we have
Cosine.
It's cosine. Okay, so cosine theta, this is equal to the adjacent, which is our adjacent here is the square root of 4 minus x squared all over ang hypotenuse, so this is 2. Okay, so we have, if cosine theta is equal to 4 minus x squared over 2, so it implies that the square root of 4 minus x squared is equal to 2 cosine theta. Okay, so ato ni siyang substitutan. Okay, so the square root of 4 minus x squared, this is 2 cosine theta. Okay, next, the x squared. Saan na to pagkuhag x squared? So kanino? We have x and 2. Okay, unsaon man nga we have x, dapat naa siya sa numerator. So unsa man nga trigonometric identity or function ang atong gamiton class.
Sine.
Sine.
Okay, so this is sine theta, which is equal to opposite over adjacent. So we have x over 2, in which it implies that our x here is 2 sine theta. Okay, na x squared man na to ang gipangita class. So, square ni. So, the square is, so square ni siya. So, we have 4 sine squared theta. So, x squared is 4 sine squared theta. Okay? So, wapata na human kay napatay dx. Okay? So, unsaon man nato pagkuha og dx? So, naatay x. So, ato rin siyang kuhaan og derivative both sides. So, x, so this is dx. So, the derivative of 2 sine theta is 2 cosine theta d theta. Okay? So, ato rin siyang i-substitute class. We have 2 cosine theta d theta. Okay? Question?
None so far.
Wala ra? Okay. So, next na class. So, ato rin siyang i-simplify na. We have 2 times 2 is 4. So, 4 over 4, this is 1. So, we have cosine squared theta over sine squared theta d theta. Okay? So, this is equivalent to cosine squared theta over sine squared theta is, we have, class, it's cotangent squared theta d theta. Okay? So, next sa ni class, ato na tong i-apply ang mga cases. Okay, so unsa man natong magamit ani class? If you are given a cotangent squared theta d theta. Ala. Hindi face to face ha, mag-quiz ta. Remember. So you need to study the trigonometric functions. Sige, ako na lang no, kay murag, di na lang ako mag-tell. Okay, so cotangent squared, di ba naamantay property nga cotangent squared x plus 1 is equal to cosecant squared x. Remember? So pagkuha sa cotangent squared, so this is cosecant squared x minus 1. So we have cosecant squared theta minus 1 d theta. Okay, so distribute, so we have integration of cosecant squared theta d theta minus, so the integration of d theta. So, evaluate this. So, the integration of cosecant squared theta d theta. So, this is negative cotangent theta. So, this is from the basic integration formula for trigonometric function. Minus, so the integration of d theta is theta. Mura rin siya integration of dx. So, ang x here, gilisan na na og theta. So, ay kalimot sa C. Okay, next. So, wala pa ta na human class. Okay? Dapat ato pa ning ibalik in terms of x. So, mura ra gitag nag substitution. So, ang una na tong gihimo ato before no, u ra to. Karon, it's trigonometric function. Okay? So, we have cotangent theta. So, balik ra gapon ta ani. So, we have cotangent theta. So, unsa may value sa cotangent theta class? It's
4, square root of 4 minus x squared over
X over X.
Okay. So, we have square root of 4 minus x squared all over x. Okay, so ato na siyang i-copy class. We have 4 minus x squared all over x minus. So, saan mo na to pagkuha og theta? Okay, so what if class? Your sine theta is equal to x over 2. Kung saan mo na to pagkuha sa theta? Class?
Multiply og sine inverse both sides, miss.
Okay. Di siya multiply and apply ra na ang term ha. So, applyan ni nato og aton siyang anaan ha. We have sine inverse of sine theta. So, mura na siya arc sine is sine inverse of x over 2. So, since these are inverse, so, kani class, by the property of an inverse function, this is just equal to theta, which is equal to, so i-copy ra na to ang left side. Okay. Okay, so theta here is sine inverse of x over 2 plus c. And this is the final answer. Question? Wala question? Okay, so balik sa takadiyot ha. So diri class, o magkuha gani mong ingani nga cosine theta, like ingani ha, the square root of 4 minus x squared. Ang inyo ha yung ikuyog anak class is constant. Okay? Kay ang isa ka reason ana is mas madali i-evaluate, diba? Kay ang constant, ipagawas ra siya. So ayaw i-complicated. Okay? So same with here. So kung kabantay mo, ang atoging gipang pares is ang constant. Dili ni siyang like x squared, no? So ani x is equal to 4 minus x squared. So di na to siya masubstitute tanan. Okay? So question? Wala question? Okay, so why question? So please go screenshot. Okay? So usahon na rin na to example ha. Okay, so another case. So this is of the form a squared plus x squared. Okay, so dito dx all over square root of x squared plus. So remember, we have c squared. So since ang okay, so kaning square root of x squared plus 4. So since plus man no, so kung kabantay mo sa hypotenuse, sa okay, so square root na both sides, so we have the square root of a squared plus b squared is equal to c. Okay, so meaning the square root of a squared plus b squared, so hypotenuse. So meaning the square root of x squared plus 4 is our hypotenuse. Okay, next. So ang legs ani is x of 2. Pero asa man na to ibutang? si x ug si 2. Okay? So si x, so anhin na to ibutang sa opposite. Okay? So ngano man nga ani siya ibutang. Kay para makalikay ta sa negative. Kay di ba og model ta og cotangent na siya negative. So as much as possible para kay mas prone jud to error ang mga negative, no? So mana we have x here, kanhi na to ibutang sa opposite and then ang adjacent is 2. Okay? Na siya og result. Okay? So here, na maglikay man ta sa negative, so mao na nga ani na to ibutang sa opposite over adjacent. And then ang man is a positive. Okay? So now, so ato ni siyang i-substitutan og trigonometric. So we have here the square root of x squared plus 4. Sige. Unsa man nga trigonometric function nga makakuha ta og square root of x squared plus 4 and then a constant, 2. Unsa man class?
Tangent.
Makakuha tag x squared, square root of x squared plus 4 ha? Diri sa kuan, triangle. Saan mo na to pagkuha? Unsa nga trigonometric function?
Second place.
Okay, it's second.
Right.
Okay, unsa ganitong second, di ba? It's hypotenuse over adjacent. So we have the square root of x squared plus 4 over 2. So it implies that the square root of x squared plus 4 is equal to 2 second theta. Okay. Next, unsaon na to pagkuha og x and a constant. Class. Okay,
Tangent, miss.
it's tangent. So we have tangent theta x over 2. So it implies tangent theta. Okay? So naanatay ma-substitute sa x, naanatay lang is si dx. Pero naaman tay x equals 2 tan theta. So ato ra ning kuan og derivative. So we have x is dx.
Second square.
Tangent is second squared theta d theta. Okay, so atong substitute. So we have dx is 2 second squared theta d theta. All over. So our x here, so atong x is 2 tangent theta. Okay? Ang 2 second theta. Canceling, no? We have 1/2 and then makancel ang isa theta over tangent theta. Okay, so unsaon man ni simplify siya. Kay di ta ka ditso anig substitution kay ang derivative of tangent is second squared. Okay, so gamit ta ani og property ani lang sa ubos. So we have second theta over tangent theta. So like in any class, ang convert gina in terms of sine, cosine. Okay? So secant theta, this is 1 over is
Cosine.
sine theta all over cosine. So this is cosine theta, so reciprocal. So we have sine theta. So the result, so we have 1 over sine theta. So our sine theta is cosecant theta. Okay? So by the secant theta over is, okay, so apply the integration. So the integration of cosecant theta d theta is ln. So naani siya sa basic. This is ln cosecant theta minus cotangent theta plus c. Okay? So next ani ato ni siyang substitutan. Okay? So cosecant theta, this is sa man class, given ani. So dapat mag-drawing yun mo para maka-visualize mo. Pero if maayo na jud kayo mo, okay ra jud na dili mag-drawing
X over
class.
2.
Pwede ra mo mag unahuna ana sa inyong imagination. Pero ug dili, pwede ra jud mo mag-drawing. Okay? Unsa man ang cosecant theta? Class?
Square root of x squared plus 4 over x.
Okay. Is the square root of x squared plus 4 over x. So this is hypotenuse over the opposite. Okay? Plus 4 over x minus ang cotangent
X over 2.
hmm?
2
Over
over x.
Cotangent
Over over X
over
squared.
x. Okay, ang x over 2 is tangent. Okay, so we have 2 over x. So we have 1/2 ln square root of x squared plus 4x plus c. Question. Question? Walay question? Okay, so please go screenshot. So kani class dapat master mo sa SOCA TOA. Okay? And then di ra pud anak ko trigonometric functions. So please go screenshot. Okay. Ang form kay we have the integration of square root of okay. So draw okay, basta right triangle ni class squared equals c squared. So ang given is of the form. So natay negative c squared minus b squared. So a here is the square root of c squared minus b squared. Okay. So ang kaning square root of 4x squared minus 9 is the one of the leg. Okay, so asa man nato ibutang. So anhin siya sa opposite. Okay? So ang 4x squared mao ni ang c squared. So in order for us to find c, pwede nato siya i-write as 2x to the power of 2. So meaning, our 2x is the hypotenuse. Okay? And then the 9, so this is 3 squared. So we have 3 as the other um, other leg. Okay? So nga nung anhiman na to siya gibutang, no? Kay para makaiwas ta sa negative. Kay di ba? Tangent theta is square root of 4x squared minus 9 over 3. So, it's the opposite over the adjacent. Okay, pero pwede rin na siya magkabalik class. Pero, mo masayop na. Okay? So, here, okay, so balik na ta. So, we have the square root of 4x squared minus 9. So, unsaon man ni nato ka trigonometric function.
Sine.
It's,
Tangent, miss.
okay, so it's tangent
Tangent.
theta. So this is opposite over adjacent minus 9 all over here that square root of 4x squared minus 9 is equal to 3 tangent theta. Okay, next is the x. So, unsaon na to pagkuha og x class?
Second.
Okay, so we have hypotenuse over adjacent. So we have 2x over 4 is 3 halves second theta. The dx. Okay, so given matag x no, which is equal to 3 halves second theta. So the derivative of second theta is second theta tangent theta d theta. Okay, so substitute. So dx is 3 halves second theta tangent theta. So our x here is 3 tangent theta. Okay, so simplify. Cancel kung second of tangent. So mabilin. So we have 1/3 integration of d theta. Okay? So and then c. Okay, so saan na to pagkuhag theta? So naa na tay second theta is equal to 2x over 3. In order for us to find the theta, so apply both second. No? So we have second inverse 2x over 3 x over 3. Okay, so we have 1/3 second inverse of Okay? Question? Okay, so this is the final answer. Walay question? Okay, so walay question na. So let's practice. So what if you're given integration of dx all over x cubed square root of x squared minus 9. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to solve this. So time check, it's 5:47. So balik ta at 6 lang. Okay. Okay. For Mark ba yun siya? Let's check na. Ay ka dyan di ay. Narong ka diri sa sin u. Kay, ang pag-substitute nimo is 2x, in which ang u nimo diri is 2 theta. And then, x nimo is 3 second theta, and then g-cube. So, dapat 3 cube ni siya, which is 27. How about others? Na? Class? Okay, nanay answer si Jed. Okay, so the answer of Jed correct. So, yaran siyang gi-arc second. So, very good, Jed. So, let's solve. Okay, so mag-drawing ta ha. This is your theta. So, ang square root of x squared minus 9. So, ano na to siya ibutang sa opposite sa angle. Okay, so our hypotenuse here is x. And then the other leg is 3. Okay, so first, kanya to ang i-solve. So, unsaon man na to tangent. Okay, kaya ang tangent, this is opposite over adjacent. So, we have square root of x squared minus 9 all over 3. So, it implies that the square root of x squared minus 9 is 3 tangent theta. Okay. So, next, so we have x cubed. So, so we have second adjacent hypotenuse over adjacent equal to 3 we have dx here is second theta tangent theta d theta. Okay, so substitute. We have d theta all over. So our x cube, second cube theta. Then 3 tangent theta. Okay. Cancel running 3 over 27. Second over second cube, this is 1 theta. Okay, so third is cosine squared cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. So substitute the sine squared theta of 1 minus cosine squared theta. In which mo ni ang result kong i-simplify. Okay, next. So, over 54. So, this is 1 plus cosine. Okay. 4 integration of d 54 integration of cosine 2 theta d theta. Okay. So, theta plus 1 over 50 substitution. which u here is 2 theta. So the derivative is 2d theta. Okay, so we have theta is du over 2. So ato na siyang divide both sides by 2. Fifth already evaluated this plus 1. My concern.
Nganong
Yeah.
27 second
Okay. So in
cube theta, miss. Dili siya 9,
3
miss.
cube man.
9 second cube theta, ang x cube.
Hmm. Okay. So integration of cosine u du plus c. Okay, so we have 1 over 54 theta plus 1 over 108. And then our u here is 2 theta. So ito na i-delete sa ha. Tawa na tayo space. Okay. So next. So na to pagkuhag theta. So here, pwede na to gamiton. So we have second inverse of theta. This is the second inverse or arc second of x over 3. So we have theta which is equal to second inverse of x over 3. So this is 1 over 54 theta x over 3 plus 1 sine 2 theta. Nga if like example, makuha tag sine diri ha. So we have sine theta. So this is so opposite over hypotenuse. So we have square root of x squared minus 9. Now, ato ni siyang i-change to 2 theta, dili affected ang right side in which dita ka-apply. Okay? So, mangita tag another property. But, naman tayo property class katong sine 2 theta. Remember pa mo ani? In which this is sine cosine plus cosine sine, which is cosine theta. Okay? So we have 2 sine theta cosine theta plus c. Okay? Next. So we have 1 over 54 second inverse of x over 3 plus, so 2 over 108. So this is 1 over 54. And then sine theta is the square root of x squared minus 9 all over x. And then cosine theta, so we have cosine theta, so it's ka. So adjacent, so we have 3 over hypotenuse. So times 3 over x plus c. So second inverse 3 times 1 over 54. This is 1 over, okay, minus 9. This is the final answer. Question. Anyway, question. Of dx all over 6 of 3 to 10. Balik ta at 626. Yes, yes. Question. Okay, so nanay nag-answer na. We have Angel. So we have x over 6 over times the square root of 6 minus x squared. So the answer of Angel is correct. Okay. Okay, so the answer of Jed is also correct. Very good. So, okay, now we will have a triangle. Okay, so we have the square root of minus x squared. So, ano yun siya, no? This is 6 minus x squared. So, ang ato ang hypotenuse is the square root of 6. And then the other leg is to have a square root of 6 minus x squared. So, magamit na og cosine. Okay? This is adjacent over hypotenuse. So we have the square root of 6 minus x squared all over the square root of 6. So it implies that the square root of 6 cosine theta. Okay? So okay na ni siya no, pero napamantay dx, so anhita sa x. So we have sine theta. So this is x over the square root of 6. So this is opposite over hypotenuse. So we have x is equal to the square root of 6 sine theta. So find the derivative. So this is square root of 6. Derivative of is cosine theta d theta. Okay, so our dx here is the square root of 6 cosine theta d theta all over. So, ang atong need man no, mura man siya 6 minus x squared. The square root of to the power of 3. Okay, so pwede na to siya gamiton. So, since we have the value of this square root of 6 minus x squared, which is square root of 6 cosine theta. So, to the power of 3. We have makuha ni matanggal ni ang square root of 6, no? So, we have the integral squared times integration. So 1 over cosine squared theta. So this is second squared theta d theta. Squared theta d theta is tangent theta plus c. Okay, so this is from the basic integration formula for find the tangent. So we have tangent theta. This is equal to, so the opposite over hypotenuse, we have x over the square root times x over the square. Simplify, we have x over 6 square root of 6 minus x squared plus c. Question. Okay, so please go screenshot. Okay, done. Okay, so for the last exam practice, we have dx all over x square root of x to the fourth plus 25. Okay, so I'll give you 10 minutes. Time check, it's 6:32. Balik ta at 6:42. Okay, so nanay naka-answer, no? For Jed's answer, nakuwangan siya og 5. Pinapaman ni siya isa nga wala na cancel dire. So I think it's 1/10. So okay. So let's solve. Dot for Angel. Okay, so the answer of Angel is correct. So let's solve. So we will draw. Okay, so the square root of x to the 4 plus 25. So this is the hypotenuse. So we have x to the 4 plus 25. So ang isa ka leg, this is x squared. By this can be written as x squared to the power of 2 plus 5 squared. So we have 5. Itong gibutang ang x dire, it's because our x squared para makaget away ta sa negative. Okay, so we have square root of x to the 4 plus 25. So makuha ta ni using the second theta. Okay, which is equal to x to the 4th plus, which is, it implies that the square root of x to the second at x tangent theta is squared over is 5 tangent theta. So atong need is x. We have x is equal to tangent find the derivative. So, to the power of 1/2. So we have tangent theta to the power of, this is a power rule for differentiation. So this is nu to the power of n minus 1 times u prime times the derivative of 5 tangent. This is 5, so then squared theta. Sahang is we have 1/2 theta is 5. Okay. Is so ato lang siya. So we have 5 tangent theta to the 1/2, and then square root of x to the 4 plus 25. This is 5 integrate 5 seconds squared. No? So mabilin sa numerator is second theta. Okay? All over. So ato ni siyang ibutang sa denominator para wala na siya negative. So mura ni siya og 5 tangent theta. Kay mura ni siya og 1 over 5 tangent theta times to the power of 1/2 times 5 tangent theta to the 1/2. Okay, so i-combine ran ni. So ang power is 1. So we have this. Okay? D theta. So we have 1 over. So second over tangent. This is cos second theta d theta. So i-apply ra to class. We have second theta over tangent theta. So ato ni siya i-write in terms of sine or cosine. So second, this is 1 over cos. Okay? And then tangent, this is sine over cosine. Okay, so simplify, we have 1 over cosine theta times cosine theta over sine theta. So, ang mabilin, we have 1 over sine theta. This is just equal to cosecant theta. Okay, so apply the basic integration formula for cosecant. This is ln of cos plus c. Okay, so for cosecant, this is hypotenuse and absolute value of square root of x to the 4th plus 25 over x squared Okay, so na question. Walay question? Okay. So, wala dyan may question? Napay mo apa sa attendance class?
Yes, ma'am.
Read. Si Lubedora? Wala na? Baka ron. Okay. Napa? Okay, so my question. So, next meeting, our topic is another technique na po for integration. So, that's the last technique. So, katong partial fraction. Okay, so decomposition of partial fraction. Kano sa ganita mag face-to-face class? Nag-cry-cry naman ni. Next week, mag face-to-face na ba ta?
Yes, miss.
Class?
Yes, miss.
If next week is face-to-face, so we will have our quiz next week. So, ato rin tiwason ang techniques. So, this is the last technique. Okay, so kung mahuman ka, so chapter 1 na gid atong coverage sa midterm no, di gid makaya nga whole ideally kung mag-base lang kita sa syllabus, chapter 1 ug 2 jud siya ang midterm. Okay? Since dagan kitag event, so chapter 1 lang ta kutob. Okay? Ang midterm ha. So kung maka-discuss ta karon sa whole week, next week, so we have 13 man itong quiz. So mga 20, so kanin 20 to 24, so anhita mag midterm. Okay? So depende sa ato ang discussion. Okay, nasa event. So actually ini Friday na event class. Kuan siya sa to founding anniversary sa city. So affected na sad ang klase. Pero ang affected is afternoon ra. Ang morning pwede pa na makaklase. Okay, so any question, class? So from now ha, study na about sa kuan, mga techniques sa integration. Substitution. Trigonometric substitution, possible makagamit ni siya og by parts. Walang ta ka example pero possible na siya. Like example, ang given na to, ang result sa substitution is secant cube, di ba? By the I think case 8 or 9 nga we will use the by parts for the second cube theta d theta. Okay? So question? Okay, so since wala question, so that would be all for the day. Goodbye class and good night.